It is funny that I live in the United Kingdom, yet I cannot afford to buy an iPhone. It is so funny that I live in one of the wealthiest countries on earth, and yet I cannot afford an iPhone. I cannot afford to buy an iPhone. I see so many people here, they have an iPhone. I don't have one. And even though I am a YouTuber, I do YouTube on the side, yet I cannot afford an iPhone till today. And the reason is because I cannot buy an iPhone on purchase. I can't buy it on credit. I cannot buy an iPhone on credit. I can only pay cash for it. So I need to raise about £1,600 in order to buy an iPhone of my choice. In this video, I want to critically talk about our situation as Africans living in the diaspora. It doesn't matter whether you are in the UK, whether you are in America, when you are in Canada, in Europe, it's the same thing. Because the truth is this: so many people are there comparing countries. They tell you life is better in Australia, life is better in the US, life is better in the UK, life is hard here, life is good here. All these places are the same thing. The realities of immigrants living here are the same thing. I am a new person in this country. I'm not even up to 1 year in the country. I'm just about barely a year in the country. And I started to question everything about this country from day one. I made a video about what people don't tell you when they relocate. And that video went viral. I intentionally have not posted that video on Facebook. I just kept it on YouTube because, and it's viral already on YouTube, but I don't even want to post it on Facebook yet. The realities of people here, our reality here is different. I don't want to sound anti-relocation because the truth is that relocation helps you. Relocation is something that, if done well, can change your life. And I'm not gonna lie, relocation can help you a lot. Now, let us talk about the earnings of people here. And you see that an average person that is doing a warehouse job here is still even doing better. He's still even trying more than somebody that is already a big man in Nigeria. He's even trying. But the difference here is that the rich man or the man in Nigeria that is doing business has a retirement plan. The man has a plan of what he wants to do. He has a plan. He's buying land with his small money. He's opening new businesses with his small money. You know, he's living in his own house. He's thinking about how he can have more cash in his account. But people abroad, we are thinking about how we can build more credit. People in the UK are more concerned about their credit score. I was reading up something from Dave Ramsey, and I laughed and I said, if this is not my reality, if this is not the reality of my brothers, then what is it? Do you know that you can have cash? You don't borrow money. You have enough cash. But even with this your cash that you have, there are some certain things you cannot afford simply because your credit score is low. You have cash to buy these things. But if you just go there and say, oh, I want to rent this apartment, there are some apartments that you want to rent here. If your credit score is low, they will not even give you the apartment. Meaning that even if you get a raise, in your work and you are now earning like 10,000 pounds a month, but because of your low credit score, there are some things they will deny you. Meaning that for you to survive here, you have to continue to build credit. Build credit. When I entered newly, my friend was telling me that, see, you need to go and collect a laptop and a phone and some gadget on credit. I just newly rented my house that time. After I left his apartment, I stayed with him for a month. And he said, see, you need to get all these things on credit and you'll be paying small, small. And when you are paying small, small, you'll be building your credit score. In America, they call it FICO score. You'll be building it. I was like, but I can get these things. I don't even need them. I don't even need them. I don't need a laptop. I have one. And it's working. I don't even need a phone. I have one. The phone might not be as clear as what you want it to be, but the phone is passing the message. It's doing the job. He was like, no, 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 no. You don't understand how this country works. And I was like, how does it work, bro? How does it work? What is the average reality of an African man? We wake up, sell our house, sell our land, sell everything. Some people sell their businesses. We now travel abroad. Then when we reach abroad, we work so hard and send money back home to build houses again and buy lands again. For so many people, they achieve it. For so many people, for where that land, Otilo, to build house again, Otilo, they enter a community of debt and they keep living the debt lifestyle. How am I able to manage my life here? See, do you know that if you invest just £100 every month for 40 years, when I say 40 years, I mean if you are like 25 years old right now and you are living here and you invest just £100 every month, you invest £100 in a good mutual fund account. They call it ISAL. This ISAL, they don't tax you on this investment up to £20,000. Do you know that you'll be worth £1,000,000 by the time you retire? This is assuming that you did not change your job. You did not get a raise. You did not add any other money. You did not open a business. How many people have £1,000,000? Because I understand that so many people try to buy mortgages here because they feel that mortgage is their retirement plan. It is good to have your own house. See, any place you stay is your home. I do not doubt people, or I can never discourage anybody from getting a mortgage. You see, mortgage, even me, mortgage might be the only loan I will ever collect in this country. Mortgage, that is if I decide to get a mortgage. Mortgage might be the only loan I decide to collect. But what I will not do is to try to build a credit score in order to get the mortgage. When it is time to get the mortgage, then I get the mortgage. And if the mortgage I have my initial, let's assume they say I should pay 20% down. If I have money of up to 40%, I will pay down. I'll pay down. I say, okay, I have 40% of this money. And I will try to pay off the money fast because I am using that mortgage to build something else. I'm not using it as a way to trap myself. That is if I ever decide to get a mortgage in this country. As a young person that is 25 years old and you are living in Nigeria, or you have relocated abroad, you are staying in the UK, you are staying in Europe, you are staying in America, Canada, take this thing very serious. Nigeria might not give you the opportunities that you have here. Here, look at how quiet and calm this place is. Look at security. I can literally walk in the night. When I was doing my warehouse job, I told you guys that I would be walking around 3 because I could not afford to use Uber to go home. I will walk 41 minutes to my work, to my where they drop me at the city center. I will walk home. I will walk home. Now, nobody, even though I work in a place where people, we are smoking, we are doing all sorts of things, nobody harassed me. Nobody harassed me. In London, yeah, there are cases of gun violence in Birmingham, in Manchester. There are these cases, but the percentage is so low. So if you're a young guy that just came in here, do not repeat the same mistakes our uncles are doing here. Do not repeat it, because I did not come to this country to build a 3-bedroom flat in Nigeria. I didn't come here to buy some petty lands in Nigeria and impress people. I have my house. I've already built a house. I've already gotten lands. I have cars. Even before I left this country, even before I left Africa. So why should I come here and my only goal is to get the things I already have? That means there's no need traveling. There's no need coming here. I don't know whether you understand. It doesn't make any sense coming in here to get the things I already got. One thing I did not do is to sell my farm or sell my house because I'm coming here. God forbid. I didn't do that. I will never advise anybody to do that. And if you do that, immediately you come here, use this thing. See, make sure that you try to get those things back immediately. And one way you can do that is to stay out of credit. Don't build any credit score. You don't need it. They will tell you that you also need to get this credit card in order to be paying 100%. As I have said before, see, there's something that happens to money that is not your own. It has a way of getting into your brain. Okay, so don't do it. Don't do it. And if you do it, question our uncles. Question them. Question our aunties that are here, and we have joined them here, and we are seeing what they are doing. They are in debt. They are seriously in debt. They don't have money. The things they are showing us back home, we are seeing that they don't have money. It's funny. It's funny. So how do you invest your money? For me, I find out that 10% of what I have is not my own. That is number one. 10% of what I have is not my own. So what I do is this. I open up a mutual fund account. First of all, what I did was to start saving. The first 6 months I came in here, I was trying to save my living expenses. My living expenses in a month is my rent, because I stay outside London. My rent is about £450. And I stayed in a share apartment. I don't pay any other thing. I have my feeding, food, and everything. I don't eat out. It's about £150. Sometimes it's even less because food is cheap here. So that is about £600. My phone bill is £14.99. That is £15. Then my transportation is about, give or take, £100 if I add the train distance to it. So basically, I have a bill of less than £800. There is nothing else I'm spending my money. I don't spend my money in the gym because if you look at me, I am fit. I don't pay. I cannot enter an Uber to travel to the gym in order to still go to the gym and pay money when I can literally walk on the street. I can walk on the street, I can jog, and I downloaded an app on my phone, 90 days, the 90 days challenge. Every 90 days, I reset it back to another 90 days. I am weighing about 85 pounds, 85 kg. So I use my body weight to do my exercises. If you go to the gym, 85 kg weight is not a small weight. And I use that to do my bodybuilding. I am very, very strict on my bodybuilding. I do it a lot. So I don't have any other expenses. So it means that if you have a low expenses, you can still save up to 1 million naira. This is assuming you are not doing any other extra job. You can still save up to 1 million naira every month. How many jobs will give you 1 million naira a month in Nigeria? Few jobs. See, I just don't want to be lying. I just want to be fair. I just want to tell you the truth. The truth is that the reason why your uncle is telling you, if you tell them come back and they cannot come back, is because they know that there is opportunity here. They know that there is opportunity for them to build their life here, but they have already messed up themselves. We have already messed up ourselves with debt. And that is why if you tell us come back, we can't even come back, because which job in Nigeria will pay us that amount? Which job in Nigeria will pay you that amount? If you're a young guy, sometimes you have to live where you are. You can live. If you're in Africa, you want to come abroad, guy, come. But when you come, don't make the mistake our uncles are making. Don't put yourself in debt. You have absolutely, tell me another thing somebody living abroad should be buying. You will talk about clothes. Why should you why should you buy clothes that are, you know, somebody saw this the North Age that I'm wearing, and it was like the North Face, and it was like, guy, this your clothes, do you know how much this jacket is? It's very expensive here. And I told him how I got it. I'm not ashamed to say it. See, I went to clean up an apartment. The man just left, and he was leaving. The man was leaving back to, he's an European man, so he's going back to Europe from this side. So I went to clean up the apartment, and the man was like, oh, he has some items that he want to give out for charity, want to give to the charity store. And I can check them, the ones I like, because the charity guys are coming in the next day to carry it. And that was how I got this. And got other fine this too. Got other fine things there. You know, I didn't pay for it. I got it for free. And these are clothes that are in the charity shop that we can still go and buy. See, there are some things I bought in the charity shop. I bought a suit. I bought a suit for £5. Just the top. I had one black this thing. I bought the top for £5. Very fine. If I match them, you will never believe. You will never believe that this suit is this amount. There is nothing that will make you to believe it. £5. Now I'm not telling you to buy things £5 or £1. It is your choice. I'm telling you, me, Simeon Odi, I will not use all my money to go and be buying clothes I will not use. We are heading to summer right now. People are buying expensive clothes, are ordering clothes because they want to pepper people in Nigeria. They have been wearing jacket up and down. Now their son is going to come out. They want to pepper people with wearing nice sneakers, nice t-shirt, nice this, and and they are broke. Tell me why you will be buying clothes on credit. Tell me why. Okay, now I'm crossing the road. This is zebra crossing. And the car just stopped. Imagine how fine that is. That is one of the benefits of staying in this country. That is one of the benefits of staying in a sane country. But don't come to a sane country and now become insane. Don't come to a sane country and now become insane. With less than £800, you are able to pay your bills. Now, there are some people that live in an expensive place. There are some people that live in an expensive place like London. You do not have any business. I repeat, you do not have any business paying more than your 1 month, your 1 week rent, your 1 week earnings as rent. You have no business paying more than your 1 week earning as rent. If you are earning about, because the average work here, let me use minimum wage of £12. The average work here will give you £480 per week, which is about 1,900 and something pounds per month. I'm removing overtime, okay? We'll talk about overtime. Now, if you are earning 1,980 and you remove tax, 20% of tax, and you remove 8% you remove pension, 8%, which is 28%. If you remove this, you'll be left with about £1,530. That is the average salary. I am using the minimum wage. I'm using the minimum wage. I want to show you that even with your minimum wage, you can save 1 million naira. So if you have £1,530 left and you stay in London, let me use London because I stay outside London. So since I stay outside London, I don't have my rent is low. I can afford to live alone for £450. But people in London cannot get that. The lowest they get times 2 of this, between 800 £750. I will advise you, see, you have no business in staying in that house without getting a roommate. Just get to your corner, man. You know where you are coming from. Get to your corner. I know you love your privacy. You love this. You love that. But you have no business doing that. But even if you decide that you do not want to live with anybody, you want to live alone, fine. Fine. Pay that 700. If you pay that 700, you still have about £800 remaining. You still have about 800 pounds. Now, you are feeding, transportation can be like 150, 200, right? If you pay 150, 200 as transportation, you still have 600. Your phone bill should not be more than 20 pounds. There's nothing on earth that should make your phone bill more than 20 pounds, because in that your apartment that you just paid for, you have unlimited data. Where we are working, they don't allow us to use phone, meaning that when you go to work, you are not using the data. And when you are on train, there is no network safe from on the train. What are you using the data for outside? So you should get like 30 gig. It is not like the 30 gig in Nigeria that 30 gig will finish one night. 30 gig will still roll you over to the next month, even when you are watching movie on your way to work. Is that okay? So your train, your feeding is how much? 100 pounds, 150 pounds can take care of your feeding. Even after spending up to 800 pounds for your rent, 700 pounds, which I will not do. I won't do that. You still have up to 500 pounds. I'm not even talking about overtime. That is whooping 1 million naira. That is a whooping 1 million naira. The person in Nigeria that is telling you you are cleaning yash don't have 1 million naira. He doesn't have 1 million naira earnings. He might have 1 million naira saved up, but he doesn't have 1 million naira. An average Nigerian don't have 1 million naira, earning 1 million stable, saving 1 million naira, not even earning, saving 1 million naira. An average Nigerian don't have that. So let us change the narrative. If you want to do overtime because you want to invest. Buy mutual fund. If you are in the UK and you do not know how you can start all this mutual fund, this is an advantage you can take. You can reach out to me. Reach out to me. I'm not gonna ask you to pay me any money for that. Just reach out to me. Let us see how we can continue to invest in this country legally. Legally. There's so many money we are leaving on the table in this country. So many money. Let us come out of it. Let us invest. People in Nigeria are struggling to have a dollar account, to invest in dollar account. We are struggling to dash them money. Stop dashing these people money. Help if you want to help, but what is your retirement plan? I will leave this at this note. We are still going to be talking. For me, Simeon, I invest in agriculture. Why I invest in agriculture is because I still have my farm. I did not sell my farm. So I cannot leave people here are making money to invest in a farm. I already have this farm. So I am investing small. You saw that I just started my farm with just 1,000 chicken, 1,000 fish. I'm even thinking of, okay, I will buy 100 chicken and still add up to them. Small. I invest in Nigeria Stock Exchange. Recently, I just borrowed money to the government. Yes, now, and they borrow government money. They call it treasury bill. I borrowed money to the government. And here in this country, I have opened a mutual fund. I invest in pounds. I invest a certain amount of my earnings. A certain amount of my earnings, I pay my debt, my basic. A certain amount, I invest in pounds. A certain amount, I borrow Nigeria government money, which is they will pay me back. It's very sure. I also invest, I bought shares. I have shares in Fidelity Bank. I trust Fidelity Bank so much. I buy Fidelity Bank. I bought 9 naira when I came here newly. As of yesterday, Fidelity Bank was selling at 19 naira. That is over 100% increase. That is over 100% increase. Guys, we need to stop playing. We need to stop playing. If debt is what you want to continue, fine, no. But I can't continue that way. I can't continue that way. It is sure boy. That is what they call me in this area. Sure boy. I don't know what they call me where you live. Okay? And I just say, let me share it. Change our mindset. Let's start building wealth. I'll see you again. Peace and love.